Welcome back to WagerTalk.com. It's Video Best Bets Part 2. You're going to get a video best bet from myself, and you're going to get to meet Don from Buster Sports. Good to have you in studio today, Don. We're going to put you right under the fire.
Thank you very much, Marco.
Right.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Good having you aboard, and we're going to stay tuned for another video. We're going to have a little more insight on to your background, one of our newest members at Wager Talk. But you've got a best bet for Sunday. We're looking at the Baltimore-Jacksonville game. Currently looking at a line of pick'em on this one. Who are you looking at and why?
Yeah, I really like Jacksonville in this game. It was one of those, when we looked at the lines on Monday, it kind of, some of those ones that just pop right out at you. And then it's a great situational spot that we believe. And here's what I'll tell you why, Marco, is that we looked at a situation of right at the beginning of the year, the NFL teams back-to-back road games. So this year already, we've had Cincinnati, back-to-back road, they lose. We've had Green Bay. I don't really want to talk about it too much. Back-to-back road, they lose. Tampa Bay, back-to-back, they get buried in Arizona. And Miami, back-to-back road, they lose again. So now, this is a situation where Baltimore is now playing their second road game of this year, and they're going in to Jacksonville and we believe Jacksonville, we had Jacksonville with Green Bay at home. They played very well there. And we believe with Baltimore, they played the Bills, they didn't look too good. They end up playing Cleveland last week, and Cleveland gets out to 20-0 lead while they get that blocked 2-point, which you don't see that happen too often.
Not
Marco?
too often.
Yeah, I think the first one.
Only the Browns could pull
only,
it.
Is that only the Browns, exactly. Because the last one we were watching, I said, the last time I ever saw something like that, I think New Orleans was the very first one, because they just put that rule in a couple of years ago. So, but sorry.
Against the Cleveland game like that, they were lucky.
They were lucky, exactly, right? And it was also with McCown going, like, right after it was 20-0, and you could see with the shoulder, everything. Now he's out this weekend, but he played the whole second half. No one else came in, and Baltimore comes back.
Jacksonville, I was with you that first week on Jacksonville, and Jacksonville should have beat Green Bay in that game. There was a couple questionable calls in that game from the referees that helped Green Bay, and they still, even with everything going against them, Jacksonville was down in position to get the go-ahead touchdown at the end of the game and just couldn't convert. And Bortles had a great game in that one. He threw for 300 yards against Green Bay, but as we talked about in an earlier video, Green Bay's defense is not one that I'm real high on. So I think Jacksonville, and nobody wants to go 0-3. I got to agree with you here. This is a must game for Jacksonville if they want to have any hope. This is a team that I thought would be improved this year coming in. Would they be a contender in their division? No, but I thought they would definitely be an improved team. So I got to agree with you on Jacksonville for your best bet. You got anything going big this week at Wager Talk?
Yeah, we haven't had, in college, we're going to have a 5% play that we have on Saturday. So we're going to have a good winner there, that's for sure.
Well, I tell you what, we're excited to have you here in Vegas for the weekend and having you on board here to do the videos with us. So good luck with that. If you get in trouble, call Brian to get bailed out. Let's go to my best bet, and I'm going to go to college, and we're going to take a look at Arizona State. Now, Arizona State is playing California, and right now everybody's looking at this Cal team, and they're going, Jared Goff, who was he almost? Because they haven't missed a beat since he's left. Davis Webb has been spectacular, 1,359 yards passing in 3 games. The problem is, Cal off of that, now they're not flying under the radar. Everybody's looking at Cal, and they're looking at Arizona State from last week, and they're saying Arizona State barely got past the Texas San Antonio team, but it was a horrible spot for Arizona State. Arizona State was coming off playing that track meet game the week before against Texas Tech, which is going to get them prepared for playing Cal because it's going to be the same style of offense. Yes. And then they had to go on a short week to play on a Friday night on the road to a team you're not familiar with. And let's face it, they had to be looking past them. What a sandwich spot that was, playing Texas Tech the week before and Cal coming up. Right. Cal has not been able to stop anybody defensively. And I think Arizona State's going to be able to run the football down their throat, which is going to keep them off the field for long periods of time. And I think Arizona State, we're getting a benefit of this line because of a public overreaction to last week's Cal game, beating Texas, and then Arizona State having the scare. I'm squarely on Arizona State. I know Cal's stuck it to me the first 2 weeks. They got lucky in the San Diego State game last week. Texas had control but had a couple turnovers, turned the complexion of the game. I just don't see Cal going back out on the road this week and being able to stop this team. I got Arizona State winning this one 48-35. Be another high-scoring game. And be sure to check out my weekend package this week. I will have a 5% play up on the weekend. You can get it as part of the Weekend All Access, just $69. And, of course, use that coupon code BUSTER10. And now you know why that coupon code is BUSTER10, welcoming Buster into the studio this week. Check that out at wagertalk.com. We'll be back with more at Wager Talk.